Right over here. Let's do this. So, let's start the gameplay. So, I think I got the nice audio up. So basically, let's start it off. The first thing I wanted to show you guys is this right here. This is going to be the starting room. So the beginning room where you can pick up your melee weapon. So you guys can see I have no melee weapon at the moment. My favorite one to use is going to be this machete found right here in the corner. And I'm sorry if the audio is like low. I'm like bumping it up as much as I can here. But yeah, so you guys can pick up some melee weapons from around the map. This melee weapon is actually a one-hit kill melee weapon all the way up to round 10. So after round 10, starting on round 11, it becomes a 2-hit, but this thing is amazing. It's the best weapon you guys can pick up right off the bat. It's absolutely free, and you can use it to build up as many points as you can. The other really cool thing about this is that this weapon allows you to pretty much open the entire map. You don't need to use a regular weapon at all, but that's pretty much what happens there. So the next thing I'm showing you guys right here, these are little totems. You guys can see I pick up an owl. There is a total of 4 that can be found. You guys can see I found a wolf, I have the owl, there's a couple of other ones. I was never able to get all 4 of them at one time, but when you do pick these up, you guys can see we go into Rave mode. This is the same starting room area. You're actually able to go up to the second floor, or not even the second floor, I'm like misreading here, but anyway, so when you go back to the starting room, you guys can see we're running past here some zombies. There's going to be like this chest, and it reminds you a lot of Shadows of Evil, but basically when you're in Rave mode, you can see that this chest has like 3 little lights on it. We're missing one because at this point we had 3 of the totem poles, or the little totems that you can pick up. There's 4 of them. We found 3. We could see that 3 little kind of weird lights were online, or were on this box, and we needed 1 more, and unfortunately, as much as I tried to get that 4th one, we ran out of time during the recording session. I wasn't able to get that 4th one, but I'm assuming it gives you a pretty cool little treat. So anyway, so this right here you guys are seeing is going to be the totem poles, and they're basically like the little prize machines that we have on Zombies in Spaceland. So basically what you do is you get these gems from killing the zombies. You get a purple one, a blue one, or a yellow one, and you can use those to basically put them in the totems, and they give you sentries or stuff like that. Exactly the same system. And what I'm showing you guys right over here right now, this is how you get to power. You basically want to follow the path to the left all the time, and what you do is you're going to find this switch right here. The really cool thing, guys, on this map there's only 1 power switch, which is amazing. I'm so happy they did that. I was not a big fan of having multiple ones on Zombies in Spaceland, and I'm really happy they did that. This right here, you guys are seeing, is going to be a little bit of a mini game that you can do. You can throw knives at this roulette, and if you get the head like I'm getting here, you get $100. So instead of getting tickets, you get money from this guy, and it's pretty cool. You can use it whenever you want. Obviously, you need to be careful, make sure there's no zombies, but if you want to make a quick buck or something, that is what you want to do. So next one tip right here, guys, when you're in Rave mode, you're actually able to extend the amount of time you have in Rave mode by talking to the fairies, which is what I'm going to be doing here. At first, I didn't know what it was for, and then I was talking to Lee Ross, and I was like, yo, do these actually extend it? And they do. You guys can see on the bottom left side here, we have like this little meter, and it starts to go down. That's how much time you have left when you're listening, when you're just walking around in Rave mode. And then if you talk to the fairies, which are going to be around the map, you guys can see here, I'm just looking around for little fairies, it actually makes it so you get it back. So next thing we're going to show you guys here is going to be the Ghosts and Skulls machine that can be found at the top of the spawn room. So once you turn on the power, you can go up here. And basically, this Ghost and Skull machine is the same one from Zombies in Spaceland, so you're going to be able to continue the Easter egg that was possible on Zombies in Spaceland over here. This is number 2. You guys can see it says on the screen 1992, so this is the second one. The next thing I'm going to show you guys here is going to be the Jugg machine, or Tough Enough, and as you can see, it's also on the second floor for 2,500. So again, you need to go to that power, you turn it on, it's just 1 for the entire map, and you're going to be able to go up to the second room where the Easter egg thing is for Ghosts and Skulls, and then also you're Tough Enough. So that was really, really cool. So the next one right here is going to be just like some regular gameplay for you guys. So now we can go ahead and talk. I'm so happy I got through all that stuff. There's the totems, there is the Rave mode, the big area right in the middle, and I'm really sorry. I wish I could show more gameplay, but again, I have like very strict parameters on that kind of stuff, and I wanted to get through as much stuff as I could. So thank you to everyone who is subbing up right now. Thank you guys so much for that. It's just my YouTube name, yeah, my PSN, it's OG X-Ray. So is this going to be here gameplay? These guys right here are going to be the Sasquatches or the Bigfoots or whatever you want to call them. They whoop your ass, dude. You could have Tough Enough and they hit you one time, you are red screen. So you gotta be really freaking careful with those guys. I had a lot of fun with that, but another theory I have, and I was showing you guys gameplay earlier, was these little totems that you pick up. There's 4 of them total, and you can go into Rave mode and see like this weird box that you can open up. I think that a totem is like representative of each area. So there's one area that's a wolf, one area that's an owl. So I believe that's where you're gonna find these totems, like in the general areas. And then to actually go into Rave mode, I completely forgot to mention this. You go up to a bonfire and you need to have like this little, I guess these little bags or whatever you want to call them. But I have one here in the bottom left side of the screen. You guys can see it's like a little brown bag. You need to have one of those, and then you toss it into the fire, and then you go into Rave mode. So there's also challenges around the maps, a whole bunch of other stuff, and that's basically the map. So it's pretty cool. You guys can see here, found another totem right over there, and there's a ton of stuff. Like there's a ton of stuff on the map you need to do. We only got barely to scratch the surface of the map because we had just a limited amount of time, but I'm so thankful to Activision, Infinity Ward. They paid for my hotel, my flight, everything so I could go over there. Had a ton of fun, and basically what we were recording here, we were trying to figure out if there was any special combination for the totems, kind of like in Zombies in Spaceland, and we didn't really see anything special, so that's what was going on with that. So what's up, Toxic Fart? That's a great name. Starforge AU, I did not see any new perk, but there could have been one. I could have completely missed it. I didn't exactly... I went through the whole map, we kind of did, but there's like different things you could have done, and I didn't get through every single corner because we were so busy trying to collect these totems. So basically there could be one, but I didn't see it personally when I was going through my run. So that is a question for that. Was that the Saw? No, there's actually the Rave guy, or whatever the hell they call him, the Slasher, and he runs around with like the Saw. He was creepy as hell, man. If you use the Rave mode too much, he actually ends up showing up as well, so you gotta be careful with that. What's up, Caesar? We got Emmanuel Navarro. When is the map actually out? It's gonna be out, I believe at midnight is when the map comes out. I'm not exactly sure, but this right here, what I was playing, I was just trying to extend my Rave mode as much as I could by using the fairies, and you guys got a little screenshot there, or a little second there of what the menu looks like, but pretty cool, guys. I mean, I really had a lot of fun on this map. It's definitely a big map. Let me just see how much time we got left. We got a little bit of time left here, so let's go ahead and keep talking here. How good is the Pack-a-Punch camo? We did not get the Pack-a-Punch. Like, I don't think anyone that was playing early got to get the Pack-a-Punch. We could see it, and we believe it's in the same universe as Zombies in Spaceland, so I think we're going to go through a portal to get to that little, you know, Pack-a-Punch kind of theater room, but we did not get into it, so there you go, guys. You guys, is going to be something you guys can find yourself. This area right here is for, like, the big, super big rave area, and there's, like, a big-ass bonfire over there, so there's, like, something secret also you can do over there, which I'm not going to spoil for anyone just because someone else found it and I don't want to kind of step on their foots or whatever, so it was pretty cool. So there's like this RV area, there's that big ass rave area. It's overall just a really cool map, and I'm sorry about that update right there, but yeah, let's see. How is the Slasher like? He's scary as hell, dude. Like, I wish I could have gotten some gameplay, but unfortunately, I was running around trying to do Easter egg stuff, and the guys that I was playing with, Exclusive Ace and Ink Slasher, were both kind of running around, and they were the ones who actually found the Slasher. Like, the Slasher went after them, and then he disappeared, so it was kind of funny. I didn't really get to see him, but the other guys did, which is pretty cool. Did you get the bow part? I don't think I got the bow part. I think you build that guy, though. 5 a.m. London at GMT time. Disgrace to Zombies. Thank you so much, there, Metal Gamer. I think I sent your friend request. I'll go through that a little bit later. Any boss zombies? We had the Sasquatch, which is the Bigfoot guy. We have the Slasher, which appears in Rave mode, I believe. And then we also had the big-ass dude, like the big-ass mutated Slasher. We didn't get to meet him. I believe if we get to like a higher round, he shows up. But when I was recording, I was running around pressing square and X on everything, trying to find Easter egg stuff. So we kind of, I don't want to say wasted time, but we did definitely do a lot of that instead of trying to go through a ton of rounds, which I know a lot of other people were doing. Let's see if we have any more questions. If you guys have any more questions, guys, leave them in the comment section of this video, and then we'll definitely go through them. So, let's see. You thought I was back before the face reveal? I had a lot of people who said that. There were some people who said they thought I was a middle-aged white guy, and I'm not a middle-aged white guy, but there we go. So, Mule Munchies, there's the location for you guys that are wondering, and it's also inside of the cabin. So, overall, this map, I really like this map because it's like a darker theme. It's like a cabin. It's creepy, and just the setting and everything is really cool. To me, this was like a really awesome map to play as. So, Zombies in Spaceland, had a ton of fun with that one, and then we also had this one, which was also another really cool one. So there's challenges around there. There's this big-ass bonfire over here as well. But overall, I think you guys are really going to enjoy this map. can't wait for you guys to try it out in a few hours once the map is out. So let me just go live to some more of these comments. Do we get a bigger perk limit? Not sure, dude. Again, I was so busy trying to open doors and stuff, and that is the end of the gameplay. That kind of sucks. I guess I'll press play again just so we have at least that on the screen. But anyways, guys, so that is pretty much it for the gameplay. I'll answer a few questions here. Scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the song for you? The song that was on the map itself. I would give it 8 out of 10. It was definitely a pretty cool song. Let's see, can I make a new outro song for you? You want to make an outro song for me? Sure, go ahead and make me an outro song. Turtle Island, you can actually go there. I went into the water area, and it's pretty cool because you actually have to jump. It actually kind of feels like Call of the Dead. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have played Call of the Dead, but it's similar to that, where you're actually slow in the water and the zombies are normal speed. So you gotta be pretty careful when you jump over there. And I believe your first mystery wheel, or I believe it's called the mystery wheel, is going to also be in the lake. So that's that's a pretty quick tip for you guys. So it's my username OGXRays. It's OGXRays, so don't forget the X. If you guys want me to send me friend requests and stuff like that, feel free to do so. To everyone who's been subscribing, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys are dropping a like on the stream, guys. It really does help out. And I'll keep trying to answer as many of these questions for you guys. So, what does the mower do? The mower is basically like another trap. You place it down, and it just kind of goes off and starts like shredding zombies. It's actually pretty cool. So again, they're kind of like the little traps you've seen before. Like we got the sentry, we had the firecrackers that we had over on Zombies in Space on. So all of these that we're gonna have on this map are gonna be kind of themed for this map, and that's why we're gonna be seeing stuff like the mower. And I believe we also had the sentry back, which is another one that's coming back. Josiah de la Rosa, thank you so much for that compliment, dude. I really do appreciate it. Are you native? No, I'm not. I don't know. Am I native? Yes, it is a freaking fun map, dude. You guys are going to love this map. Is it 90s songs like there was from 80s? Yes, there is. It's a really cool soundtrack as well. I believe like Lee Ross was also talking about this, that Brian Bright did an amazing job with the music. He already talked about that during the live stream they had for that. So the music is really cool. Like I think the music is like really, really, really cool. So especially once you get closer to the rave area and you start like doing the whole DJ thing, it's really cool. So that's a little bit about that. So you know that you can kill the slasher with his own weapon? I did not know that. See? There's a ton of stuff everyone else was finding that I didn't. Anything about Silent Bob? Silent Bob. Will I be able to play the DLC at 9:01 p.m. if I'm in PST? I believe you should be able to. It goes live, I believe, at the same time everywhere. So the time that normally DLC is like officially playable is around 3 a.m. Central Standard Time. Like for me, it's always been the experience. So I would say 1 a.m. Pacific Time is like the best bet for you guys to try it out. I mean, I don't know. It could be different. This is different DLC from a different publisher. But for all previous Call of Duty so far, it's been around 3 a.m. on Tuesday. So that's usually what it is. You think those little totems are to get to Pack-a-Punch? You know what? That might be what they're for, actually. That's a good idea. We found 3. We went back to that box that you guys were seeing through the gameplay. I wish I could play the gameplay again, guys. Like, I really do. But there's, like, limitations and constraints that I'm not allowed to. I know other guys are doing it. But for me, I am, like, a straight-edge dude. If you tell me to do something, I will do it and not try to step on people's toes. And, you know, make sure in the future I'm able to do this stuff again for you guys. So that probably is, though, what the totem is for. You get all 4, and maybe you open up Pack-a-Punch. Or maybe it's the portal to Pack-a-Punch. Who knows? But it was pretty cool. Will you be able to play DLC at 9:01? Do you think the little totems are for that? Is it a little bit of Zombies in Spaceland in Rave in the Redwoods? Yes, there's a little bit of that here. There's none of the tickets. Like the tickets don't return the system, but you do still have like little mini games kind of things. Like the roulette one is another one that's really cool. I had a lot of fun on that one. Just because you can get extra money, like if you need a couple $100 more for, you know, Tough Enough, or if you need a couple more $100 for a weapon, you can do that, which is really, really cool. He means the DJ. Yes, Kevin Smith. Are like souvenir machines? Yeah, like the big totem poles, yes, they're like the souvenir machines, but there's little totems, which actually, if you guys can see right over here, this little area right over here with my mouse, usually the totems go up here. Like you can see them starting to build over there as you're finding like these little dolls, if you want to call them, like totem dolls that are scattered around the map. And that's what we're talking about. You think there's 4 of them to open Pack-a-Punch? We don't know. I found 3. We tried to get the 4th one, ran out of time, sadly. Kind of looked embarrassed, actually, because I was the only one still playing, and they were like telling us to stop playing, but you know, that is what it is. How do you tape your IW poster behind you? I tried to tape it to the wall, and it always falls down. I use like literally duct tape, dude. Like, I don't have it right now, but there's like this tape I use for like packages, and I just got it up on that wall. And I don't know if you guys can see, but like My dog is like scraping. Dude, he went up even higher this time, but he's like scraping the hell out of it. And anytime he wants to get out of the room, he scratches up that poster, which kind of sucks. When are you going to be on PS4 tonight? Probably around 3 a.m. Or replaces the tickets. There's no replacement of the tickets, like, at least from what I saw. I didn't see anything that replaces tickets. Like, you do challenges, and challenges kind of give you stuff, but there's, like, no actual ticket system. There is still the Afterlife arcade, so that returns, and I believe the Pack-a-Punch room is going to be the same one from Zombies in Spaceland, so there's, like, you know, what do you want to call it, that, what do they call that word? I'm so blinking right now, but there's like connection to Zombies in Spaceland, but there's no like, you know, special arcade area anymore. Like there's mini games and stuff, but not exactly that. You got to collect projector pieces to make the portal for Pack-a-Punch. Is that what it is? Have you or anyone else found parts of the Easter egg? I didn't find anything. Well, actually, there was someone who found something, but it could have been something small. And I don't want to talk about it because they were the ones who found it. And if they want to talk about it, they can do it. And just, I'm trying to be respectful of that. But they did find something. But it was more, I'm just going to say it was more of a troll. But it could have been part of an Easter egg. But it was pretty hilarious. So hopefully you guys find that. I'm not gonna ruin any of that. So there we go. Have you or anyone found parts? Are you going to be on PS4 tonight? Yes, I am. What about the island you can go to? Do you think that has to do with Pack-a-Punch? Turtle Island? I don't know. It could be. I did go into the water. Didn't get further into like the sea to try to get the water. I actually was kind of surprised I could go into the water at all when I was playing. So there we go. There's that. Let's see. What do you think about being able to go to the island? It's 11:37 a.m. for me here. I live in the UK. You've probably got around, I'd say, 10 hours before the DLC is out. It might be different for you guys. Everyone can preload, by the way. If you guys are watching this stream of this video, preload the map right now if you can. Because believe me, you don't want to be downloading when everyone else is downloading at 3 a.m. It's going to be so slow. Do it now while you can. Let's see, Pack-a-Punch is the exact same, just without the exquisite core. So a different YouTuber posted it. Cool. So they'd find it. Are you hyped when the map comes out? I'm super hyped. I enjoyed the map when I was playing it early. Had so much fun. Wish I got to play it a little bit longer, but beyond privileged to be able to do what I did. So I'm excited. Most of the stuff, like, I'm sorry I burped. Most of the stuff was not like revealed by us. Like we weren't like finding stuff left and right. So it's kind of like I'm still going pretty new into the map. So I'm pretty excited for that. Thank you so much, Nathan. I do appreciate that, man. I wish we were growing faster, but it is what it is. But thank you so much for your support. You're the guys who kind of make this possible. So thank you so much for that. What do you think of the Piranha Trap? I haven't seen that one. Is that the Flogger one? Is that it? Alright guys, so I think I'm going to end it here. If you guys did enjoy the stream, drop a like and a favorite on the video. I wanted to do a stream instead of a straight up video so I could kind of talk to you guys and stuff, give you guys more information on the map or what I saw. And so hopefully you guys did enjoy the stream. Hopefully the audio was synced up. Hopefully everything's good to go. And if it is, then we're going to have a stream here tomorrow for Rave in the Redwoods. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I might do more streams here tomorrow. I'm thinking I am going to party up with a couple of other people, and it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are excited for Rave in the Redwoods. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. I honestly do think you guys are going to enjoy it. Huge shout out to Lee Ross, everyone at Brian, everyone at Infinity Ward for the warm welcome, for the absolute amazing hospitality they had for us when we went over there, you know, to go record early. They were awesome, had so much fun. Thank you guys so much. You guys are watching because you guys made that possible. Gonna have a vlog also up maybe tomorrow of my trip and stuff, so I hope you guys are excited for that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Let's go ahead and give some shout outs here to the last few bits here. We got Valentino, who actually subbed up. Brandon, Mr. G-Conic, we got the Kraken, we got Valentino, Silver Mama, and everyone else who's watching right now. Thank you so much. Female, Carcat, you should be able to, if you're watching this right now, you should be able to scroll back. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Thank you so much. Peace. I'm going to be watching as I'm like turning off the stream right now.